Welcome back. In this video, we will see JasperSoft in-memory analysis. In this scenario, our objective is to make sure that the company follows fair compensation practices across all of its stores. Let's begin with a stored topic and use this in the report designer. Analysis can run in two modes, sample data and full data set. We'll use the full data set for this analysis. Dragging the salary field into the data values area sums all corporate salaries. Bringing state into the row group breaks down the grand total into subtotals by state. Dragging city further segments salary into finer-grained subtotals. We have access to all regions. Let's focus on one country at a time. Nested items can be expanded or collapsed as a whole, or even individually. Introducing position into the report further segments salaries by job title. Notice that job titles appear as column headings and salary is subtotaled now by city and position. We're going to focus on just one employee segment at a time, starting with store management positions. You have a choice of comparison operators for speed and convenience. Notice the report updates in real time. And it looks good. Let's enrich the report with additional data points. For example, let's see how many employees are in each category. And display the salary averages rather than the sum totals. We'll also display the salary in currency format. And sort the results so the state with the highest average salaries appears at the top. Here we switch from ascending to descending order. The report looks pretty good, but it could still look a little bit better. We'll try a few styles from our library and pick one that we like. This library can be customized. And now we'll add a title. We'll call the report Employee Compensation Comparison. And now we will go and save the report. Once the file is stored in the repository, we can share it with others as a starter report, schedule it for distribution, and make changes. We'll modify the report a little bit later. But now it's time to analyze the data. Our salary distributions look pretty consistent within each state and across position. But look at this. 2 managers in Washington earn significantly less than their peers. We're going to drill down to the detail to identify why. JasperSoft creates a new detail report automatically. First, let's make sure that all employees are compensated within their pay scale. To do this, we calculate the difference between the actual salary and the minimum salary. Note that we can do this all on our own over the web. Rearranging fields is a simple drag and drop or point and click operation. And we found a problem. While most of our managers are well compensated, one is below the minimum pay scale. We need to identify any potential discrimination issues. Let's bring in some additional data. We added a spacer for a better layout and employee name and education. We see that our low-paid employees are well educated. Let's add gender to the report. And we don't seem to be at risk of unfairly compensating employees based on gender. We need to work directly with our store managers to understand and resolve the issue. So we'll finish the report by adding the manager's contact information and store information to the report. It's getting fairly wide, so we'll hide the filter panels on the right so we have more space on the screen to see the data. We can continue to design the report if we wish. For example, we can apply custom sort orders. We can sort by fields that are not displayed in the report. See all these that are available to us. And we can even sort by calculated fields that we created ourselves a little earlier. We can nest or set hierarchical sorts. And of course, we can sort any item in ascending or descending order. If we make a mistake at any point, we can undo our actions, either individually or all at once. This is a nice feature for occasional users. We can also generate a finished report for distribution. And of course, we can save the report design to the repository. This report identified a problem and gave us information we can use to correct it. Let's say the next objective is to identify any potential issues. Let's use the search function to find our crosstab view. And here's the report. As you can see, we have a number of actions we can perform. Let's reopen it in the Ad Hoc Report Designer. And here it is at the most recently saved version. We'll focus on one position, just store managers, and add gender as a nested dimension. We can now use the techniques we learned earlier to identify potential discrepancies in store manager salaries based on geography and gender. This concludes our introduction to JasperSoft in-memory analysis. To learn more, please visit our website at jaspersoft.com.